Welcome to another video for HeroArts.com. This one is adding color to stamped clear cards. Here's an example of a card, and I've stamped these hearts with White Staz-On ink, and I added some color to these images. So this is just a fun way to take your White Staz-On ink and give it a little more pizzazz. First I have White Staz-On ink, and I'm going to stamp these new stamps from HeroArts onto an acetate card. This card is also from HeroArts. So I'm just going to stamp these images along the bottom. Now there are colored Staz-On inks, but I personally like how vivid white this one is and the versatility that it gives. So I'm just going to stamp all these with the White Staz-On. White Staz-On ink is somewhat sticky, which makes it really easy to stamp on this smooth surface. And here's a little tip about White Staz-On and other Staz-On. It comes with this little plastic shield in here, and it's important to keep that for your ink pad. I just use a glue dot in there to hold it in the lid, and that way I don't have to worry about keeping it in there. So I'm adding some color with some Bic markets. You can use any kind of Sharpies, or I guess Copic markers work also. So you can flip this over, and I'm actually adding color to the back of the stamped images. There are lots of permanent pens that can work for this. I like these because they now come in great colors. And I'm just going to add color on the back of the white stamped image. I don't do it on top because that ink is kind of sticky and you don't want to mess it up. This will keep your image nice and crisp, and you're just adding color to the back. Now by coloring just on the back of the white, it makes the image soft on the other side. And you can see it here. See how it's pretty much darker there and lighter on this side. Here you go, and this is after I completed doing all the blue and purple on all the hearts. There you can see it better with the white behind it. It's really easy to do. And I'm just going to add this heart that I cut out onto the front. Now keep in mind, if you want the color to be more vivid, just put the color on the acetate around the White Staz-On. And I'm going to add another heart to the inside just to cover my adhesive. If you're interested in learning more about acetate cards, you can check the HeroArts blog archives over on YouTube. So there's the front of the card, and I'm just going to pick some embellishments to go on top of it. Now here's a little tip for you. I have this flower, which is a nice neutral color, but I wanted to add just a touch of pink to it, but not too much. So I'm going to take this foam ink applicator from Ranger, just add some pink to it, and just lightly brush it across the top. And you can see how it picks up the slightest amount of pink. Nothing too distracting, but it adds a little boost. So here's the completed card. You can see how the permanent pen added a little bit of color to the White Staz-On. And here's another example. I used brighter colors on the back of this acetate so that the flowers would pop even more. For more information, please visit HeroArts.com. Thanks for watching.